that you? Is that you, Alice? Steve?
Steve. So as soon as we heard this noise, we were like, that's Steve.
I was in the doll's room. I don't think you would be able to hear me because of how far away I was. You know, I mean, I was a corridor away, up some stairs, through another set of doors where there's a corridor, and then in another room. That building's pretty soundproof.
What do you reckon that is?
I actually have no idea.
People swear. Was that you?
It's such an amazing capture. I think you'll go down as one of our best. We've come back to the Elmwood House, and if you don't remember this place, we were here a few months ago, and on our previous visit, we had this camera set up in this hallway. Paranormal activity is known to happen in this area. Yeah. And the reason why we set this camera up right here is because when we was doing the walk around, this door closed. So we decided to set up this camera in this position, and it caught probably one of the best DVPs, EVPs ever, didn't you, Jace? That we've ever caught anyway.
Last time I was here, I was talking with Chris, obviously in this room just behind Stephen.
Well, let's show it. Let's go in so people can have a bit of a reference of exactly where Chris. And be careful of the ghost behind you, by the way. We do have the haunted...
Watch out for them spirits.
The haunted coat rack. That caused a bit of controversy when Griff looked outside and seen a ghost.
But I was basically sitting just over there, which I'll show you.
Yeah.
On a chair, and Chris was just down here by the wall.
Yeah.
And we was just shooting the breeze about basically ghosts and what he thinks is real, what's real, what he thinks has happened, what's going on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then obviously from out of there, you hear the loud noise, like,
yeah.
Like it was loud, distinctive. What you've heard on the camera, guys, it's kind of like, it doesn't do it justice to how loud it was in person.
And then to find out 8 years people swear. Was that you?
So what we're going to do right now is we are going to just kind of go a bit more in detail in this section, aren't we, Jace? Just kind of see if we can debunk it, if we can make sense of it, if we can recreate it, or if it can happen again. Now, this camera is pretty much one-to-one position of how it was set up on the last investigation. And we've got two debunkers with us. We got the legendary Mythos, and we've got Mike.
Not so legendary.
And we got Mike from Real Evidence. And
I like that, actually. That's funny.
Yeah.
Legendary Mythos, and then we've got Mike from Paranormal.
but you're happy with, you know, say the camera's pretty much one-to-one. You know, it's pretty much there, ain't it?
We've got a shot of the actual night.
Yeah.
And then we try to line it up as perfect as we can.
Yeah, just for recreational purposes and stuff like that. And I think we've done a pretty good job with that, Josh.
Yeah.
And as you can kind of see, as we're looking in this direction, because it does sound like that noise comes from behind the camera, doesn't it?
Listening to it through headphones at home, it sounds like it's right next to the camera, possibly behind. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you say about the same, Mythos, like
That's
what you've heard?
I was thinking, yeah, definitely. It's freaked me out, actually.
So, if you look at just the entire surroundings, now, we've tried to debunk it, we've tried to think of logical explanations. I mean, you start thinking about, is it this box here? Is it a fire extinguisher? I mean, there's nothing really around this section. Like what I'm pointing the camera now, like on the ceiling, there's nothing there. We do have this door. Do you want to show what's inside there, Chris? Careful of the camera, don't knock out position. So we're going to just kind of show what's in here.
Janitorial cupboard.
And I mean, there's not really anything of worth in there. And then obviously we've got one thing where a lot of people, well not a lot, a few people suggested, did the noise come from the bathroom? Was it pipes? Was it the toilet? I mean, should we go inside? I mean, there's... Yeah, let's walk in. Maybe only me and Griff. We don't need 5 blokes in the disabled toilet.
Let's see where all the money's gone. It's kind of pointless.
No, just to...
Because the bathroom's changed completely since we was here last.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is a brand new bathroom.
Well, it's just to show it's a bathroom.
So yeah, there is a bathroom in here, guys. A lot has changed with it since we was here last. It's grey instead of white.
It smells fresh.
All the sinks have changed. It's been painted all new. It's you know, it's just a toilet room. But if I'm going to be completely honest, this bathroom's changed since we've been here last.
Yeah.
So it kind of like that. But one thing I will say is the fact that we, like obviously together collectively, say that the noises come from behind the camera.
Yeah.
This is in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to, because if it was behind a door, it'd be muffled. It'd be a little bit muffled here and stuff like that. And I'd go, it sounded like it was outside or it's come from another room. But it literally came from within that room, was the exact sound that I heard.
So you can see, I mean, there's about, what, a couple of feet from the camera to the bathroom. There was only the 3 of us in the building as well, weren't there, Chris?
Yeah.
There was no one else.
Chris is the only person that can answer that question, truthfully, because we looked at where we could go, and you was the only person. We're here with us. It was me and you in that room, and Steve was doing some B shots upstairs in the doll's room and in the basically part of the building where that's your part of the building. So you only know if anybody was in the building, and obviously we take your word for it in the sense that no one else was here because we walked around with you as well. Do you know what I mean? So
external noise. What are we saying for external? Do you think the voice could have come from someone walking by the building? And
well, we could use Mythos here. Mythos can go stand in that room now and make the same noise because he's heard it. Actually, I think Mike's got a good at recreate it. Here we go. So Mike can go recreate it. Still, just stand with him in there, and I'll go where I was sitting.
Just in this room?
No, outside. We'll go outside.
People are going to think I'm weird going, out in the street.
Don't worry about it.
If you imagine they're going outside now to recreate that noise, if we all come into this room now, Mythos and Chris, if we all come into this room and then obviously we can hear what they're doing out there.
Okay, be quiet. You know what? I mean,
we couldn't hear it.
I could hear it. It was quite close. But again, you know what I thought? I showed the footage from the live stream that Chris has going on, and his camera like barely picked it up, did it?
Barely, yeah.
And he's he's outside the door doing it loud. Okay, Alan, be quiet. You know what? I mean... Okay, Alan, be quiet. You know what? I mean...
It was the rage, and then to find out 8 months later, it was that you?
I bet you couldn't hear me, could you?
You could hear just a tiny bit, but they couldn't hear you in that room whatsoever. So we'll tell them to turn this off as well, because we did that last time. We told them to turn.
What, you want to turn off the spirit talk?
Yeah, we're going to turn all that off. Oh, actually, they said just make the noise from inside there. Like go in there and make the noise. See if we can hear it.
And then to find out 8 months later, it was that you?
But yeah, that was quite good actually.
Yeah,
And how loud was he in there?
it was quite loud.
So now we have to revert back to you looking at the live stream.
The live stream is
And the
available.
live stream doesn't pick it up.
Nowhere
So-
near as good as this camera.
So if the noise
Oh,
came
so
from
they
in
had
there-
the live stream
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it didn't pick it up?
You literally barely hear it. Barely hear
So-
it.
and
so-
you
You can
picked
hear
that
it,
up
but barely.
loud there.
So triangulating it, it's in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. From a camera there, so it's got to have been in this
Yeah.
position.
And we do obviously show the live stream footage on our video for reference. So you can, if you've seen the previous video, you'll see it's so minuscule.
But that's a good impression, that is, It's like it was him.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard it so many
I
times.
was going to say it was actually pretty good, actually.
So when you went upstairs, Steve, this door was closed or open?
I believe, from memory,
It was as it was.
I think the door was like open like that.
Because obviously he was doing B shots, so he didn't need
Yeah.
the doors closed.
Also, I do want to say, before I went upstairs, I was in the room. I got a cinematic in front of the camera, and then I walked upstairs, and then that noise, I was upstairs for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
So just remember, I was upstairs for 20 minutes, and then the noise happened. Obviously, on the edit, I've trimmed it and cut it because you don't want to see a blank screen. Well, a static screen for 20 minutes. So that is the time frame from when I left getting cinematics in this hall to go upstairs. 20 minutes later, we get the. But I'm just going to show you right now where I was in conjunction to that noise happening, so you can see that. And you can actually hear this door opening through here. So I've got this door. Oh, sorry.
Just
Through
let
this
that-
door.
Just let that close.
Yep.
Yeah. And then, obviously, then I was in this room. So you can see, like, to be fair, I'm quite a distance away from it.
Yeah.
And I'm in this room. I'm getting my cinematics like I usually do, doing all this fancy stuff and everything like that. And then I hear Griff go, "Steve, did you make a noise?" And I was like, hold on. Walked out there, opened the door, and obviously like, what happened? So as you can see, this is quite a bit of a distance.
Yeah.
The ridge, and then to find out 8 years, 8 months later, it was that you? Was that you, Alice? Steve? You heard that, didn't you? That was out here, wasn't it?
Stay. Yeah. Did you hear that noise? Did you go? Well, man, this fucking phenomenon just going on.
Do you think that can record it?
Yeah, 100%.
Do the noise. You've been in here for a little while, Mythos. Is there anything that sticks out to you what you possibly think, other than a ghost?
Yeah.
Is it what's drawn your attention, what you think could have caused that noise, if we want to go the logical explanation?
Honestly, I'm struggling to actually think of something logical. Like, I've seen Mike testing things around here.
Yeah.
Nothing's making anything even close to that noise. And I think even if it was a similar noise, like for instance that up there what he was testing before, on the camera it sounds like right next to the camera.
Yeah.
So
It's
I just
distinctive. It doesn't sound distant, does it?
Yeah.
Mike, what do you think?
Yeah, I think the same. It's either happened from here or to the camera
Yeah.
in this area.
And what objects are here that draws your attention?
Well, I did test the electric box door there because that swings about, but I tested that, doesn't make a
Yeah.
noise. Tested all the doors, they don't make the noise.
There's only one more thing, I suppose, for us to check, isn't there?
I was going to say these, but they're actually locked.
Yeah, they're locked.
Well, the last culprit, and one that a few people have been talking about, is the web camera. Now, do you want to explain why this webcam is here, or the features of the web camera?
So we used to put this down since you guys did the video, and that was caught. We stopped bringing it down, just to film
eliminate
people
the
down here. Yeah. So we use that upstairs in the doll's room, and it picks up any motion that goes off during the day, during the night. It'll only go off if it's any motion captured. What's being said is there's a mic on there that you can use, that someone's done it on there.
Is that okay now if we can test the microphone capabilities?
Yeah.
Because this is pretty much this is a one-to-one recreation of that entire event. We've got the same camera, we've got the same web camera.
Looking at that, I don't think the speaker on that is capable of making a noise that rich.
And that bassy.
That bassy and that echo.
I've tried it at home.
Yeah.
I've tried it at home because we've got another one at home as well for the bed. And you can tell.
What we're going to do right now, we're going to have a look, aren't we? So
We're going to do it. Me and Mythos are going to go into the room that I was in when we heard this noise. Chris is basically going to talk through the little webcam thing that we've got down on the floor just there. But I'm just going to recreate where I was sitting. The little webcam thing that we've got down on the floor just there. But I'm just going to recreate.
I just got a shock at that there. It's just a plant.
What'd you say?
I just popped myself looking in that dark room. I saw a figure, it was just a plant.
Yeah, mate.
It's not very much.
This is where I was sitting. So,
That's the thing as well, when you're in these settings and you hear about people dying and ghosts and stuff, like things come down in mind, can't they? Like, it's just a flipping plant and I got a bit of a shock.
Alright, let's be quiet for these then. Let's be quiet for them.
Things come down in mind, can't they? Like, it's just a flipping plant and I got a bit of a shock.
Alright, let's be quiet for these then.
audio, speaker volume. No, that's speaker. You want microphone, don't you?
Yeah, but it might be the speaker in,
okay, yeah, try
in the
that.
camera.
Okay, yeah. Turn that all the way to full. Click on save. Okay, try it now. Okay, let's try now. See if it works.
Hello? Oh, there you go.
That ain't gonna be it.
No. And that's at full blast.
Okay, shh. Everyone, hold on. We're gonna do the. Gonna do it. Okay, we'll all go together. We'll do it again.
Right, Griff, can you hear me? Griff?
Yeah?
Okay.
Right, I'm going to do it.
Do we?
Come on.
That was bullshit. That wasn't even your best effort.
Go on.
Was he complaining about my...
Yeah. Put more effort into it.
The ridge, and then to find out 8 months later, it was that you?
I don't think that's it.
You can hear them down there doing
Like,
it.
you can hear like it's I'm not techie or anything, but like
The
you
quality.
can hear. I'm guessing that's what it must be or whatever. But
It was no
When
way
you
coming
do
through
it-
that speaker. No way. No way.
So what do you think?
It's definitely out of that. It's too tinny.
Yeah.
Can you tell
It's not gonna bite.
that's the exact word me and Claire used at home. Tinny.
Yeah,
It sounds too
it's too
tinny.
tinny. No bass in it. And that was the worst version of that you've
Well,
ever. Yeah, it was honest.
So you'd rule
Like
that out.
me personally hearing it physically,
Yeah.
Chris hearing it physically,
What?
like
Mythos?
Chris,
Oh, in
when we
Bedtime.
were here,
Yeah.
that just it's too microphony. Like if if you was like recording something and then playing it back, that's what it sounds like. It doesn't sound like it's.
That's what it was.
Yeah. I'd instantly know that. Do you know, like if we was here talking and I heard that, I'd be like, that sounds like a mic.
If that's ruled out, and that's the same web camera, and we've done the test of the audio,
Yeah.
what are we left with?
Nothing.
And just because we were sat here listening, I'm going to go right next to it,
Yeah.
just in case the cameras can't hear how tinny it sounds,
Yeah.
like we're describing it. I'm going to go and get close.
Do that, man.
I mean, I don't think, even with that speaker turned up to maximum, I don't think it's going to create the same kind of echo either than it did.
Can they hear us as well? Like,
Yes.
can they talk back to us? Sorry.
Yeah.
You've took our bed space away.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah. Right. So they should be able to.
You can tell it's electronic.
Yeah.
Can they hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear
There's no power.
No.
The rage, and then to find out 8 months later, it was that you? I should be able to.
You can tell it's electronic.
Yeah.
Can they hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear
It was the rage, and then to find out 8 months later, it was that you?
What do you reckon?
Yeah, that ain't
It's
it.
too
So-
tinny.
There's no power.
Yeah,
It's missing the subwoofer.
it's too tinny.
I wasn't impressed with it either, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, but I have been practicing it for months, mate.
Well, okay.
Well, I think the only thing it can be now is could be the
Radiator.
heating.
We could ask Chris, because obviously you've spent many nights here.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the pipework or the radiator make that noise before?
He's gonna say no.
I know he isn't, but there's been countless other channels
No, I know. I'm only
who've
messing.
come in to film and record. Have they ever heard that noise?
No. Not out here, no.
What's happened to it?
I think Mike's took it out. Well, actually,
That's moved on its own or something because it was wedged in.
That was right the way back. No one's moved that.
I think it just slips, doesn't it, over time?
could do it on the
Go on,
carpet.
Tree.
It could on the carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One and then it wedges.
I'm thinking for the angle.
Yeah, wedges itself.
Yeah.
What a...
Need a hook on the door.
Oh, what, sorry?
Like a hook on the wall, and then you like hook it over.
Well, at least you're recording anyway, if
Yeah.
anything crazy is going on.
Yeah.
It still moves. It's a vibration. I'm talking about the bed
I'd-
vibration.
Yeah, wedge it a bit further down.
That's all right. Anyway, the only thing that I was thinking about earlier was this radiator in itself.
Yeah.
Now-
I mean, sound can carry weird, so it could be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we take this
We
into
can't rule that
consideration,
out.
if we take this into consideration, this here,
If it's not a ghost.
it's not. Yeah. Well, because I don't know. But
Alice.
you have to remember that the air needs to be released for a noise to be made like that as well, or water needs to be pushed round because it's obviously a heating system, an old heating system at that. Pipes go into a basement level and then run. Well, we should do in here because underneath here we should have a subfloor with these pipes running through because that's where they go. So say they go straight into the floor. So there's a possibility that those pipes run past that, and then there's been a movement noise in the pipes over that way, and then this noise from this radiator. This is the only thing that I can turn around and say that I'm unsure of.
Yeah.
But we do know that all the stuff that we've done to try and debunk it in the sense of noise-wise that we can create, or any doors that could create anything, it's not any of those. The only thing we can do now is see if we can get it to happen again by interacting with the spirit. So at this moment in time, we've exhausted all our energy on trying to debunk or trying to figure out what it could be. So we're going to move forward now, and we're going to start an investigation, and we're going to actually hold on to Chris, because obviously when he was talking about the thing that he was talking about last time,
Alice.
that's when it happened. We're going to set up the strip lights, we're going to set up everything again, we're going to try that. We're going to get Chris to call out and see if this person or whoever wants to be spoken to will come forward, keywords, names, stuff like that, and then we'll see where it goes.
We do have Chris with us. He's going to be calling out because we believe that, you know, you might have more of a connection, because every time you seem to, I wouldn't say every time, but on the previous investigation, as soon as you started to talk about her, mention her.
I do think that if that was spirit, that was her. Just the fact that me and Griff were talking about her at the time, and then I realised, watching the video as well, when that flashlight went off just before we heard that noise.
Yeah.
It was said when I mentioned that the age of 33, which was the age that she passed.
Yeah.
In this building, so.
Which is quite a good little tie. And obviously last time a few people all screamed that Chris was the biggest fake, and you know, you can't trust him. So he, you know, we've got him, all cameras on, so you can see there's no foul play or anything going on. So, and
I haven't patted him down yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Cough.
But, well, I mean, we don't think that. We don't think that at all. But you know, it's these debunker lots causing all the trouble, ain't it, Jess?
I've not said anything, mate. Don't look at me.
But
yeah, they crumble when you're with them.
when they get confronted, they're totally different, Chris.
He says, don't work with these Ouija brothers, them wankers. Them Ouija wankers. Ouija wankers.
So we're going to call out now, and we're going to introduce ourselves like we do on all paranormal investigations. My name is Steve.
My name is Griff.
My name is Michael.
My name's Carl.
Obviously, you know my name. My name's Chris.
And we've only come here to document the truth. The paranormal, whatever you are. We were here a few months ago, and we captured something pretty incredible. We've spent a lot of today trying to make sense of it, try and debunk it. And at the moment we haven't. And we're kind of leaning towards it could have been paranormal. And me and Griff do not say that very often at all. If you're here with us, if that spirit that made that noise, if you're here with us, could you do it again for us, please? We're in the same corridor where it happened last time. We invite you in. Please come and join us.
You hearing stuff in there?
If you could walk towards one of these lights and trigger each one individually, that would be pretty incredible. And if we could hear your footsteps as you do that, we would appreciate it.
I just want to let it be known that obviously while Stephen was doing the talking just then, there was like some knocking in the room to my left.
I heard it as well.
And so in the room that we started in, could have been settling, could have been something like that, but just to let it be known that there was a few noises from that room. Oh, I can hear a voice.
Yeah, I keep thinking I'm hearing like.
Oh, it's kicking off. Get down there, Mythos.
Just did you hear it?
I
Like
keep-
two male voices. That's all I can hear.
I always feel whenever I'm in this corridor, whenever I'm investigating, this has got to be my favourite part of the building.
Yeah.
If I could just sit in this corridor, in the dark, nothing, for 6 hours, I would do it, honestly, I would.
Yeah.
But I always get the feeling that you can hear muffled talking in here.
Spirit, we heard some noises coming from this room. Could have been talking. 2 male voices talking, I thought. I'm going to be quiet now. And I'm going to allow you to talk to us. Could you say hello, please? You have to be loud. Speak to us. Make a noise within this building now so we can all hear you. Last time we were here, Alice, we were talking about you. Chris is very close to you in this building. So is there any chance that you could come and speak with him now? The last time that we spoke, me and Chris was in the red room, the red carpet, and he was saying something about your age, 33, and the lights by his feet were going off. Could you come forward now, Alice? Come and talk to us. Come from wherever you are in this building.
Alice, darling, I always feel like you protect me when I'm in this building. Whenever I feel uncomfortable or I'm in on my own. You know that, don't you? I'm a firm believer that that night when Steve and Griff that were in here and we were sat in this room here and we were talking about you, I'm a big firm believer that was you that night. And I've even said it tonight before these guys came in. I'd love you to do it again. I feel like it's a privilege to be in this building. I feel like me and Claire were drawn to be here. The fact that Claire digs about the history. The fact that we found your grave and we go even lay flowers. And I even said to you tonight we're going to come over now the weather's nice. So please come forward, darling. Whatever you can do. Really try, darling. Use my energy. If you want to use my energy, it's fine.
You can use all of our energies.
Yeah. We're all open. Let's hear your voice again, darling. Come on. I know you can. I know you can.
The toy's going off.
The music box out in the cubbyhole.
Are you near the front door? Because why is that even going off?
Alice, come out of this room and walk into the hallway by those pink lights for me, please.
Did someone just enter here? Are you upstairs? Wherever you are, could you let us know, please? We can come to you.
Previously, like on our last investigation, previously on the Ouija brothers, we heard some kind of knocking, fluttering kind of sounds in here, didn't we? Now, you can actually debunk that, can't you?
Yeah.
So if we can go over there and, you can point it out to what was going on.
I think you were sat in the
Spinny chair.
And you heard noises. And as soon as I heard it,
You knew what he was.
I knew what it was, because when it's windy, it happens all the time.
Oh my God, look at that. Hey, did we miss that, Jace?
We didn't look.
So we've got like an extractor fan up there.
Yeah.
And it flaps.
So the wind obviously
your actual words were flaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flaps.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I know the
And
sounds.
that tickled Chris, didn't it? The flap word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's still that age.
Don't.
You never grow out of it though, do you? To be fair.
Flaps.
But I think at that time as well, when that happened, you'd said about that door we don't have access to, but we do have access to that door,
Yeah.
but we just can't film.
Yeah, I mean, like that's what.
That's that corridor, isn't it?
So that's the corridor where you were trying to close the door, and then
Yeah.
it comes through to
And
the
it goes-
conservatory.
That's where you was
through here.
hiding the fourth person, weren't
Yeah,
you? Or the
yeah.
third person. So we did have access, but we're just not allowed to film in
Yeah,
there,
so
basically.
that's the conservatory there, and then
Yeah. Am I okay to put my camera in?
just quickly, yeah, and then obviously that's the cafe through there.
Okay.
So we do have access to it, but we just don't
You're not allowed to
can't
film.
Yeah.
action shot.
And there we go. So hopefully that's cleared up some of a bit of activity and a bit of confusion of the no access. I mean, we was just saying it for the dramatic effectiveness, weren't we, Jace?
Yeah.
You've got to sprinkle a bit of fakery in there with the buzzwords of we're denied, we're banned,
Yeah.
create a bit of mystery for you guys, trying to keep it exciting. And we can't even have that anymore, can we, Jace?
Yeah, because they all want to be too serious about it. We started this channel so me and Steve could have fun while trying to find out what spirits do. And
they don't do
now
anything.
everyone's like, oh, fucking fake it, you bastards. But it is what it is. I mean, at least Chris knows how it feels now because he's been called out as well. But yeah, in all honesty, guys, we've come back to this place because of the noises that we've had and that. And obviously, it's great knowing that when we was talking about noises within this room, and we said flaps, it's flaps. Chris still jokes and laughs about it because he's
The thing is that
loves a good old flap.
we say actually doing investigations in the building that we find having a laugh and a joke brings activity sometimes.
Yeah.
Actually, sometimes you can be so serious and so caught up in the moment of doing an investigation.
Yeah.
But we always say in this building, you feel like you can have a laugh and a joke as well.
We do want to say, like right now, Mythos is upstairs in the seance room, and Mike has took a dive in the car. So it's just us four in the building at the moment. We're going to do a bit of calling out, a bit of an investigation in the hall section. We do still have the locked off cameras in the main event room, just to see if we can give Alice a bit of time before we go back and focus some more. So yeah, we're just going to call out in here and see if there's any spirits who want to interact with us in this room. We invite you to come and talk to us. Feels pretty surreal to be back here. Could you move that door for us? I know that would take a lot of energy, but it would be amazing evidence and proof to show the world that you're real. We've already heard what you can do, and it's impressed us. We dedicated the first section of this entire video trying to understand, to try and debunk, to make sense. And we've just got more questions. What is it? But now we want to see what you can do. We're hearing little noises. We want something big, something massive. And I think if you could open those doors, that would be incredible. We do believe there's something here. Please show us. Show everyone.
So, Spirit, I'm here with you now in this dance hall. I'm sure we said it last time. There's a lot of energy that's been in here tonight.
Yeah, did
What
you hear
the
that?
fuck?
Dump, dump, dump.
Hang on, let me do my walk.
It kind of followed your movements, if that makes sense.
But like a lot hollower.
Yeah.
There's a lot of energy that's been in here tonight.
Yeah, did
What
you hear
the
that?
fuck?
Dump, dump, dump.
There's a lot of energy that's been in here tonight.
Yeah, did you hear that? Dump, dump, dump.
So yeah, there's a lot of energy been in here tonight. A lot of people dancing, a lot of people having fun. I was just wondering if there's any way that you could do something significant right now in this room, using all of our energy, using everything that we've got, drain it from us so we can go to bed. Do something loud. Knock under one of these tables that are to my right.
Yeah, there's the...
So that was the flap.
Them the
Those,
flaps.
Yeah.
Come on, knock on these tables. We just want to talk to you. If you're sitting around on one of the chairs, make yourself known by knocking on a wall or a radiator pipe. And if Alice is here with us now, scream for us, make that noise that you made before. The floor is yours. What I'm going to do is we're all sitting now inside the hallway that we believe the sounds has come from. It's around about the same time as what it was last time when we heard the noise. Me and Chris were talking in the other room, but we thought we'd come and sit in here and just be quiet and just listen to the room and see if that noise happens. And if it does, amazing. If it doesn't,
Amazing.
amazing.
If it doesn't, typical.
So we're just going to be quiet, Spirit. We're not going to disrespect you in any way. Just come forward, please.
What was that in there?
Listen. Just let it do its thing.
What was that in there?
Listen.
What was that in there?
Listen. I mean,
It was a noise. Like what direction it come from, I'm not 100% sure. Well, we all heard a noise happen.
I could have swore because as soon as I heard the noise, I looked straight in that room.
Yeah.
So
It sounded like that.
unless in the
I fell over.
was it?
Did you set it up to fail?
look at him. The debunkers here.
Are you trying to give us a bad name?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they said he was the bag, you know. All right then, Alice, who's 33. Walk towards us.
It's a bit weird, but I just had like somebody just blew on both my hands.
Oh.
Okay.
Come on then. Keep blowing.
Can you do it on me?
Just happened again.
What?
My fucking hands.
Something's blowing on you.
Yeah. Is there a fucking draft around here or something?
Here we go.
Here he is. He's up. Get after him.
Somebody come and sit here and fucking feel this. Just keeps fucking doing it.
Let's have a little look.
Just like bend down like this and I'm like with your hands like that.
All right.
See if you get it.
Let's have a look.
You're going to get it on that chair now.
Yeah, if you get it on that chair now, then we know. Alice, come and blow on my hands. Come and knock on some walls. Last time you made a noise. Could you do that again, please? Could you make that noise down this corridor? Just poke your head around the corner and make a silly noise. Move. Come on.
There was like a crackle right down there, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was by. It sounded like it was by the radiator.
Yeah. Well, we've been in here for a few hours. We haven't heard any kind of pipe noise,
No.
have we?
True.
Well, we've been in here for...
The heating has been on as well.
That's it.
Yeah.
So we've been here for 5 hours. And we haven't heard the radiator.
Oh, I just got a
make
breeze then on my legs.
Yeah, I think it must be coming from somewhere.
Got a breeze on my legs then. This bed's going down, kids.
We might have a bit of a predicament here tonight. We have just got ready. We've got set up for bed. Mythos has left the building. Chris is in his little hole. The myth, the legend. And we are, unfortunately, here still with Mike from Real Evidence.
I tell you what, he's tucking on the chin now, to be fair. You know,
But
he says, wait till I take this on the gym when I take it back to the fucking studio.
we are chilling in the haunted hallway.
The worst name for an hallway ever.
It is 3 o'clock in the morning. The titles are going to be
haunted hallway.
rolling off the tongue at this time. We do have 2 locked off cameras. I don't know if you can kind of see them. We've got one pointing down, actually both ends of the corridor where we caught that amazing voice. And we're going to be sleeping here. But the predicament that we've got is this bed's going down like the Titanic.
It's bad.
And yeah.
I suppose that's one up on us. He's got one up on us.
It's been a bit of a quiet night tonight, you know, which is to be expected. You know, that's how the paranormal does go 99% of the time. But it's still been a lot of fun. It was cool to finally meet Mythos for the first time, work with him. And obviously, what?
He's just over there. And it's like, yeah, me foster legend. He's here, me foster.
I'm getting to Mike.
All right, then, let's see what more you got to say about Mike.
You know, and it's been a pleasure working with Mike yet again. You know, he was their female for the night, and he done a fantastic job. But the noise that we captured, and you know, were we able to debunk? You know, that's up to you. You know, we've done everything that we possibly could.
It still might happen in the night.
No, you might do. Who knows?
I hope so. It's going down. I can feel every bit of it. Oh no, this bed like the back of my hand.
Oh, God.
Someone laughing at me in the other room. I just heard a giggle out there.
hear that?
Yeah?
It's probably Chris.
Chris!
Well, I feel like a girl.
Oh no, this bed like the back of my hand.
Oh, God.
Someone laughing at me in the other room. I can feel every bit of it. Oh no, this bed like the back of my hand.
Oh, God.
Someone laughing at me in the other room.
That was a fucking girl.
It was a proper...
Well, it weren't from Chris. I didn't even hear anything.
Well, I heard a laugh.
Yeah,
Good old laugh.
Was that you, Alice? Are you in this room? Was that you, Mike?
you?
No.
Oh my God! Yeah, that was in the room. That was in this room.
You look a little...
Yeah. Alice, do you find us funny? So we did just hear what's sounded like a female's laugh, and hopefully that's a sign of things to come. Hopefully something happens through the night. We're gonna get some sleep now, and yeah, that's me done now. Jace, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, man. Just get to bed at a normal hour.
Yeah.
Because this is not good for your health. Sleep tight. I look like a fucking potato. Fucking bean or something.
At least you ain't got your cap on.
It's all this. Are you going to sleep with that cap on? Anyway. No, night. Sleep tight.
Did you hear that? No. Sounds like somebody walking up the fucking hallway.
I honestly can't hear it, but you're closer to it, aren't you?
Yep.
All I can hear is Griff, not like his machine.
Yeah, I can just hear the floorboards creaking up the hallway.
That's correct.
No, it's just like
My life.
tripped away.